Okay, I think we're good. Let me just turn this back down. I think we're okay. You'll be pleased to know. What are we talking about? So last time out we won the first division in Finland, and we had a choice: do we stay where we are or we leave? I think the decision we've made is we leave. Yet we haven't found anywhere to go yet, and it's been a little bit tough. We're mid-season everywhere else, pretty much, other than Scandinavia and a few other locations. So anywhere we do go. But one thing we haven't done is added other divisions in. This is on me. We should have probably done this before, because a lot of these, have we got as view only? Let's just make these playable, just so we've got all of the options for us. Okay. I don't know when I'm sure that might have just said, I don't know when they become available. They might be available straight away. They might not. But obviously from our point of view, looking at the job center, we can see the jobs that we've already applied for, and then the other jobs that are available. There are quite a few on the list. There's Thun in the Challenger League in Switzerland. What else have we got? Swedish clubs. There are some Swedish first division teams. I'm not sure that's a step up from Finland or not. I guess it is. I've heard of some Swedish teams. I don't know if I've heard of too many Finnish teams. Some Spanish clubs here. We've got someone in Iceland, a couple in France, a few National League teams, Billericay, and then some Austrian. I think we just keep going for now. I mean, it doesn't matter too much if we take some time off to find a job. Maybe we should quit. Maybe, I think that was the trigger point last time. I don't know if people have to pay compensation for us to get out of the board due to your having serious reservations about your suitability to deliver the club's vision, mainly a result of a complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. And I think that's going to be a problem, right? We've always won promotion. Can we handle a team near the bottom? A lot of the clubs who are desperately trying to avoid relegation seem to think otherwise. We could just have a quick look at the job security over here. And what can we see? We've got a few that are available. Yeah, there's obviously a lot that could potentially come up. So there's not much point in us doing anything other than, I think the only decision we have to make is, do we leave or do we stay? As in, do we stay and see if a role comes to us, or do we leave to give everyone the obvious sign that we are without work and we are looking? And I genuinely don't know the answer to that. I don't know the better place to be. I guess we risk a lot of questions around, hold on, you only stayed for a year. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure the best approach here for this. Okay. It's going to be a long, slow one. We might not be on for too long. So it might be a bit of a slow one. Bear in mind, if you're watching on the YouTube VODs, this one might be one of those that just drags on of us trying to find a job. Not a lot of football being played in this episode, I would imagine. We've not got the Luzerne job. Well, that's disappointing. That was one of those that I was kind of hoping we would at least get an interview for. We're just going to, every Tuesday, we'll go to the job centre. Weirdly, we didn't get the Basel job. I know that's a bit of a shock. Okay. We don't need to go to the meeting. I mean, the other option is we stay here and we really work towards doing something with our team. I mean, we could try that. See if we can stay in the league. That would help with the battle against relegation, right? Unless we get relegated. Okay, so Wednesday. So we're a day late to go to the job centre. Okay, what have we got going on here? We've got Malmo, which we applied for. We've got Winterthur. What do you know about Winterthur? I mean, the wages and stuff are so much higher, makes me assume the league is much better, but I don't know if that's true. Look at all of these affiliates. Why do they need so many affiliates? I'm not completely against Winterthur. They're currently top of the league as well. I mean, it feels like it might be an easy one to low-hanging fruit, right? Let's go for it. I mean, if we finish up another season getting another promotion, that could be huge. Okay. What else have we got? Where were we? Job centre. Load of Swedish clubs. I think we're going to avoid those. There is some Swedish Premier League. I mean, I'm guessing the answer is no for this mob. I don't think we applied for them before. Maybe we did. First Division Elite League. There's 16th in it. Okay, so your league is finished, right? And you got relegated. Okay. I'm assuming that's the same for you lot. Oh, you finished 8th. I mean, we could potentially, right? What do we know about you? It's been a while since you've been in the Premier League. You've won 1 cup. I mean, we could go to Sweden. I'm not massively against it. Let's apply for it. I'm basing whether it's a step up or not, which might be silly on whether their players are paid more money or not. So it might be a bit silly. Las Palmas. I'm not really feeling Spain. I'm going to be honest with you. Ireland, possibly not. Norway. I mean, we should probably have a little look, right? So you've been relegated. And we could try and get this mob back up. Don't know how to say their name, though. How do you say their name? Jellasas. I don't know. I need someone Norwegian to pop in. Hello, anyone? I mean, we could. What about Start? I've heard of Start before, right? They've been in Europe before, I'm sure of it. It's been a decline for them for recent years. Am I completely against going to Norway? I don't know if I am. I mean, I don't know if it's just if he's exactly the same or of where we've just come from. They were just out of the playoffs last time round. Let's just check the rest of the jobs. I'm tempted to. Did I apply for this one? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I can. No, let's apply for that one. West Ham, I mean, it'd be wrong not to apply for that, right? And the Wales job, I mean, we could try and, you know what? Never going to happen, right? But let's do it. I mean, the goal is to win the World Cup, so you know, it sounds about right that we should put our name in a hat for an international team. Maybe not Wales. I'm not convinced Wales will win the World Cup, but you never know. So the only question is whether we resign from this job or not. Knowing that last time we resigned from a club, it all went a bit pear-shaped. What happened is it kept us in the old job and allowed us to look for a new job. But every time a game came round, we couldn't play it because all their players were on. Sorry, I couldn't select any of the players because I wasn't in charge of the team, but it was trying to make me choose the team for them. Okay. We'll just keep plugging along here, see if we find anyone who might be willing to take a chance on us. Players about to leave. I'm not gonna. You know what? I think it makes sense for us to resign, right? Because otherwise we're bringing them down with us. We go. Although you've just handed in their resignation, we'd like you to reconsider to stay with us for the foreseeable future. I've changed my mind. I'll be willing to stay if you give me one increased contract. I'm afraid I'm quite keen to leave unless you can offer any reason to stay. I think my time has come. I've got no intention of changing mine, and I think my time has come to an end. Sorry. Hello? There we go. Good. Don't know what one I chose. We're incredibly disappointed that you decided to leave, and we sorely miss your leadership of the club. Liza, we would rather you if you didn't come to this, but we wish you all the best. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Okay, we are jobless once again, but it gives them the best chance to sign their players, keep them there, right? TPS search for a new manager. Well, that's fine, right? Nice. Another job done. Okay. We're almost at a Tuesday. Interview. What are your thoughts in the immediate wake of your resignation? I'm very happy to be putting this particular job. It wasn't a decision I took lightly. I feel it's firmly for the best. Can you comment on the rumours that you tended to raise and follow a heated meeting? I mean, there wasn't really a disagreement, right? We'll just highlight that we're putting what's best for the club in front of us, right? Jos Musinho has reported they're on the verge of losing his job at Portsmouth. Any manager would love a chance to crack at that job. I don't see that happening. But okay. It is a Tuesday. Off to the job centre with us. Anything new? Sweden. apply for the Premier League one, right? I mean, it's not going to happen, but we'll apply for it. The good news is, like, it looks like we did leave the club properly, which is good. Okay. Bear with me. I've just got to quickly send a message. I apologise. Okay. Wales' job was unsuccessful. I know it's Leeds are up after a manager. I don't see that one happening either, but we have been unsuccessful. FC Montreal are available. I don't think they're on the list of clubs we can manage, if I'm honest. We haven't really opened it up to those. Let's go and apply for Leeds, obviously. Should we add any more leagues in? I think we removed a load. Is there any we want to add here? Oops. I don't think there is. I don't think there's any here that we're desperately seeking. Hopefully we're a level above where they're trying to show us. I guess the question is, what about the international locations? What about, like, America? Let's add it back in. If it wasn't already. We'll put Canada in there. I'm not sure that's a step up, in all honesty, but okay. Okay. We need a job. Any job will do. That's not true. Not any job. We could have gone for... I'm sure we could have got accepted for any job. We want the right job. 11 pieces of news. Wimbledon. Paddy McCarthy. I thought it was Mick McCarthy. A few more roles. They've got a new manager. Nice. Sparta Rotterdam. Now we're talking. There's too many clubs to look at here. Let's start at the top here. Sweden. Don't think so. We'll apply for you. Don't think we want Spain. Ireland isn't for us. Grafschap. Weren't you once good? Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up. FC Emmen and Sparta Rotterdam. Well, out of all of those, we've done a Sparta before. We'll go for that again. Denmark, Austria, England. We keep going. Okay, applications received. Hamcam. Who the hell are Hamcam? Norway. Another question. Paul Hurst is currently under considerable pressure to keep his job at Grimsby. Let's not comment on Grimsby. How do I feel about going to Grimsby? I think Grimsby is like a fish town. Doesn't seem that appealing. Winterthur offer job interview. Okay. One of the reasons they've offered is because of our commitment to first team players under 23. Here we go. Don't know how I feel about Winterthur. I quite like it. Glad you give me the chance to talk. How would you overcome the relatively big obstacle of not speaking the language? I'm confident I can learn the language quickly. I mean, I've been everywhere, right? And not spoken a language anywhere. I have some reservations regarding the fact that you have never managed in this country. Can you explain why that shouldn't be an issue? The fact that I have experience in various other countries should hopefully make up for that fact. You're looking to make a step up from your previous club. Can you handle that? I've worked with bigger clubs before. I don't know if that's true. I don't think there's a dramatic difference between clubs. Football is football at the end of the day. I'm more than capable. I'm asking you to take a gamble on me. It might be the best decision you'll ever make. Hell yeah. If it's acceptable to apply for a number of jobs whilst employed by another team. On each occasion, I wasn't enjoying myself. Well, I don't really like any of these. I'm going to go with this one. You're up for a few jobs right now. Seem to be hedging your bets. I'm doing whatever I can to keep progressing. You have previously been embroiled in media controversies, citing your inability to command support of your players. That's not true. We're challenging for the title, as expected, and we're also in the on our best run of the season. Why do you think you might be the right person for the job? Most of the time, the talent is there, but the belief is lacking. That's where I come in. Would you be comfortable working with Oliver Kaiser under as director of football? More than happy. We understand the importance of having the right backroom staff. Some modifications. If you emerged as the successful candidate, you would be expected to adhere to club's visions, which are sign players under 23, work within a budget, grow the club's reputation. If we're hired, we would expect you to guide the team to promotion by winning the title. I look forward to the challenge. What do you think of the proposed transfer budget of 1.64 million should you get the role? I'd happily work with a smaller budget. Ooh. Proposed wage budget. Yeah, fine. Do you have anything to request from us? Not that I can think of. Okay, well, interview done. Okay. Let's see if we hear. It's almost a Tuesday, so we can almost go back to the job centre again. Getafe is available. Probably not one for us. We didn't get the Leeds job. Are you open to dropping down the leagues? I've got no airs and graces. Why did you decide to quit rather than carry on? I thought my management it felt I could take the team any further. We'll be professional about it as best we can, right? And let's see how we go. Hayward sacked by Bath, Shrewsbury, Cambridge, Fleetwood. How do we feel about any of those? I mean, Cambridge is just down the road. League Two. I just don't really fancy the UK right now. It's a shithole. No, I don't really, I'm not really feeling it. So let's keep going. Santos takes MP seat. Congratulations. We didn't get the Rotterdam job. We have been offered an interview with Landskrona, who are in the Swedish elite division, and finished 8th. I mean, it can't hurt to do the interview, right? I'm glad you gave me the chance. The fact you've never managed in this country, the fact I've worked elsewhere. Sweden and Finland must be almost identical, right? Why was your managerial career lacked? Why has your managerial career this far lacked variety? What are you talking about? You developed a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? I'm doing whatever I can to keep progressing. Are you able to ease our worries about the backing of your players? We want to ensure that the dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under the previous manager. I can promise. We need a manager who can work with limited resources. As part of our recruitment process, we were willing to allow you to request to change the backroom staff. Here is the current vision. Work within a budget. Okay. It's an exciting vision. We're not expecting anything of the season. Okay, that's fine. Next. Is there anything you'd like to go ahead with potentially getting the job? Okay, we keep going. Reports suggest that you attended an interview. Not for the time being. Okay. Hot seat for Mason at Leeds. I've got another interview for, how the hell do we say this? IF. Bromman Pokjakajana. Okay, good. They're in the Swedish Premier League, but they have been, oh no, they're 8th in the Swedish Premier League. That's huge, right? Let's see how this one goes. Had some reservations against the fact that I've experienced, your manager experience lacks variety in our opinion. Can you tell us why? Shown loyalty to every club. You have left every club I've been at. Find it acceptable to apply for another job, lack professionalism. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for most jobs and trying to progress? You've previously been embroiled in media controversy. That's something I've learned from. We need a manager who can work with limited resources. Why would you be working with a director of football? I mean, you've hired someone who's a waste of time, but never mind. If you're limited resources, a part of the recruitment process allow you to request changes to our background stuff. Probably only needs a small budget. These are the visions. Make the most of set pieces, work within the budget. Minimum of 2-year contracts for first team players. Be competitive in the Swedish Cup. Let's move on. Okay. Do you have any requests for us? No. Okay. We weren't. To be honest, that was the one I wanted to go to. And we're not the right person to take Winterthurn forward. Grimsby job is available. The Fulham job is available. Not sure I want either of those, to be honest. Telstar. What do we know about Telstar? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's a long way back. Bragg have offered an interview. Welcome, Scott. You coming to discuss. Great to be here. Worked in other countries. I admit I lacked professionalism. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running? I'm trying to progress. Are you able to keep into ease worries about losing the back of the players? There'll be no problems in the dressing room. How do you feel about potentially replacing the manager who is very much liked by the supporters? My record speaks for itself to say I've always been in a strong relationship with the fans. We value longevity at this club, and recent shows we're prepared to give the right manager to get a long time to get it right. Are you prepared? I want to emanate the best long-term managers. I want to be revered as they are. Yeah, why not? Would you be comfortable working with Ola Lundin, director of football? More than happy. We're looking to bring in, I expect to make wholesale changes. Play defensively. Oh, I'd like to make some changes. Nope. And nope. Why can't I add play whatever? We don't play defensively. I have no requests to propose. Not sure we're getting that one, boys. Okay. Gaming Bros, how the devil are you, buddy? I hope you had a lovely holiday and all the rest of those things. Okay. More jobs available or going. We've got enough interviews in right now. We don't need to worry about that. Tromso, you've taken your time. It's taken forever for you to offer us a job. What's happening here? Just about scraped through. Just about scraped through. Let's go and do the interview. I think we've been offered jobs. It's great to be here. You've developed a reputation for applying for other jobs. I've learned from that. I'm just trying to get ahead with my career. You've previously been abroad in controversies. Have I? Want you to ensure the dressing room atmosphere, I promise a strong relationship. You would potentially replace someone with a very much liked by fans. My relation with fans is clear for all to see. How would you feel about working with the current director of football? Don't care. I don't expect to make wholesale changes. Club's current visions. Sign players. Do not sign players over 30. Fine with all of those. Okay. Okay, we have been offered jobs, or 2 jobs. We need to make a choice. We've got this Swedish First Division mob, or we've got this Swedish Premier Division mob. Are they going to be Premier Division for long? I think so, right? Finished 8th. I mean, we've got to take the Premier League division, right? We're paying someone £7 a week. I mean, I think we've got to. My Landskrona, or the problem is, I'm going to just call them IF because I don't know how to say anything else, right? We're going to decline this one, and we're heading to Sweden. Oh, hold on. Following your interview, I invite you to suggest any changes you'd like to make to the backroom staff. How do I do? I can get rid of people, right? I don't know if I need to get rid of people. Let's have a little look at them. You look okay. We've literally just got a fitness coach and a goalkeeping coach. What the heck? You're pretty good. I think that's fine. We can't get anyone else. Perfect. Here we go. Do we get the job? That's the question. Okay, IF approach us. These guys approach us. We want to walk away from this one, right? Hold on. What was they were the first division team. These were the Premier Division team. So we want to walk away from this one. And we want to start the negotiations on this one. We're heading to Sweden, as it turns out. Okay, IF have today confirmed the appointment of ScottDog. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football in the appointment of the 45-year-old who's recently spent time away from football. He should face plenty of questions. Dog lifted the Finnish trophy with TPS in October. He replaced the previous manager, Johan Persson. Jimmy Terlin is considered to be favourite for the job. I'd like to send the warmest congratulations on behalf of everyone. Okay, they were formerly memorably promoted for the First Division Elite in 2024. They're the most successful club in the First Division Elite history. Okay, that's nice. 6,800 capacity, not amazing. Good training facilities, good youth facilities, excellent youth recruitment. That's great news. Big old transfer budget. As a club, we enjoyed our best spell in the 2010s. The last competition win coming recently is 2024. We have a growing history. Won the Swedish second division tier in 17, 22 and 24. Finished runners-up once. Won the Swedish tier, third tier in 16, 21. Runners-up. They've been bouncing around a bit. Okay. What else have we got? This is the team. Don't need to worry about that. Make the most of set pieces, work within a budget. Okay, we can do all of those things. Develop players into using the youth system. We can do that as well. Don't need to worry about those things. Schedule a press conference. Yeah, why not? We don't need to create a new tactic, right? We can just load one. Don't remember what one it was. Don't think it was that one. What one was it? Oh no. Wasn't that one. I don't think we saved it. That's bad news. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this the other way then, shall we? Well, that's bad news. Okay, we are doing Gegenpress. Is this the one? This might be the one, although we had you here, right? Was it like this? Was this the team we had before? I think so. I think this was our... I think this is our way of playing. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. This was us, I think. Players currently unhappy, just you. What's wrong? I can't offer you out on loan until we figure out what the team is. Sorry, dude. Okay. Attend the meeting. Here we go. Send on language course. Fine. He's the unhappy one. Okay. We've got some good young players from the looks of things. Great addition to the backroom staff. We'll move on from that one. Set piece coach. We'll move on from that one. Scouting department that has capacity. We'll come back to that one because we could definitely do with more scouts. Swedish 29 is a good choice. The club's medical team will come back to that one. We will go and have a little look at those. Right, so staff. Let's start there. We've got 2 of 4 coaches, so we need some more of those. We've got scouts. We can get some more in. We could get a physio in. Right. This is always a bit of a pain. Edit search. So we've got this. We're looking for scouts. We can edit our search a little bit here. See what we get. Okay, we can't afford that, buddy. We can afford that. Love it if you take the job. And what about you? Kosovo and Sweden, extensive knowledge. And you? Okay. Let's see if we can get him down. Nice. Let's see if he comes in, and then if not, we can deal with that. Coaches. What have we got at the... I think from memory, our coaching is pretty bad. So if we go to training and then to coaches, we're 2 stars on everything. So we're going to have to find a better coach on everything. Coach. Pick attributes. What do we want? I guess we want an attacking coach. I mean, I feel like at the moment we just want to go for attacking and defending coaches, right? And we'd like them to not have a job. I guess I just have to bring this down a bit. Sorry, there's no coaches out here that are better than what we've got. Am I missing something here? Let's get rid of that. There are no coaches at all. What the heck's happening? What the... Am I missing something here? Oh, I'm on the short list. You moron. Okay. I was like, there's no coaches at all, anywhere. That's a bit better, right? Attacking. What else do you want? Okay, no one that fits that criteria. Here we go. Okay, you're going to be way too expensive, right? You look good, mind you. Jamar Dixon, you look pretty good as well. You're way too expensive. Sean Parrish. Jeez. They want a lot of money. Surely the guy from Portugal is cheaper. Nope. We're going to work our way through every single one of these. Okay. Where are we? Colo Torre. I'm guessing that's going to be a no. Oh, he's so close. Come on. Come on in. Come on in, Colo. Amazing. And then I guess we want to edit this to be defending. Way too expensive. You used to be a manager, or look like you were a manager, so doubt that's going to happen. You don't want it. Okay, so it's Curtis Fleming. Gonna guess you're way too expensive as well. Okay. A few more people on the list. Andy Crosby. I think we tried to sign you already. Bren This. Do you want a job? Clearly not with us. Okay, now we're talking. No, we're not talking. Okay. I mean, you're not great. We can only offer 450 to you. Oh, under 19s manager. We don't want one of those. Chris Merriman. I didn't actually check any of the roles I was offering these people. That's bad news. Come on, you'll take 200 quid less, right? What if we added a bonus of... Come on, man. Come on, dude. Okay, good. I'm not even sure he's that good, but at least we've got him under something. We need a physio next. Edit. Clear all. Medical team, physio. Employed, no. Pick attributes. What's the physiotherapy one? There's just one, right? Anyone cheap down here? I'm guessing you're not. Is there a like a reputation or something? I'm guessing you're not coming down to that kind of money. Nor are you. Staff role only, yeah. Perfect. You'll do. Okay, we can walk away from this one. Hit continue. We'll come and have a look at the squad and all the rest of those things. We'll do the set pieces later, I think. We want to do our hybrid marking. We don't care about having people on the posts. We want to do a balanced. Our corners are going to go to the far post, and we want to do this, and we want an in-swinger, right? Yeah. We know this. We want to add a second routine. We want to duplicate the first. I don't know what that was. Average frequency, yeah. And this one we want to change to near post and out swinger. I think perfect. Okay, I think we're done there. We'll go and have a look at our teams and all the rest of those things in a bit. See what we can do. Right, what have we got? Contracts expiring. We've got one person whose contract is expired. A 30-year-old. Fritzen. So I guess what we should do is if we go to... Squad planner, what have we got going on? A relatively good goalkeeper. An okay right back. He's also our best centre half. And an okay left back. Pretty good right winger. Pretty good left winger. And an average striker. So I think we definitely need centre backs, right? Centre backs are high on our list. Okay. Jordan, hello, my friend. How are you? Recruitment focus. We would love a centre back. Gonna leave them scouting anyone less than 30. Top priority. Okay. Eating Pop-Tarts. Love it. Love it. Okay. I need to possibly get an analysis. That's a thing we can hire, right? Recruitment analysis. We can get one of those. Let's go and find one. Any exciting plans today, Jordan? You up to anything interesting? I'm sure you knew what I meant by, do you have any exciting plans? Okay, we need a recruitment analysis, and we want them to have no job, and we want to pick attributes. And what one is it? I don't know. What skill is it? Highlight the key attributes for... Perfect. Oh yeah, analyzing data makes sense that would be key. Okay. Nick Hands. Do you want a job? Oh my God, you're so expensive. Do you want a job? These people from the UK, they all want so much money. About $600. How do you feel about $600 though? come on now. This genuinely is the best I can offer you, mate. Okay, good. Recording, I did mention that. You're right. Let me see if I can offer this fella a job, and then we'll discuss said. Come on, please. Oh, you're never going to want the job. One of you surely is cheap. Oh, why are you all so expensive? I literally don't care. I just want one of you who's cheap. Anyone at all. We're basically asking these people to take half the money they want. Oh, hold on. Let's offer him free bonuses. Come on, I'm offering you loads of money here, mate. Okay, now what do? I can't afford any of those people. You're surely cheaper, right? Yeah, you start cheaper. That's great news. Don't think I'm going to be able to get to where you want to be, but... Come on, please. God damn it. God damn this. Oh, you're close. You're closer anyway. How about we offer a little bit more? This has got to be it, right? Come on. Oh, we're still miles away. I hate it so much. I'm going to offer you every bonus under the sun here, mate. How does that make you feel? Nope. Come on, please. You know what? We don't need one. We do need one. This is annoying. God damn it. Is there anything I can do to convince you to come down to this kind of money? Still so far away. Still so far away. Come on. Just going to have to go for one that's worse, right? Okay, you lot are a little bit worse. Surely you want a job. $800 still. Come on now. I can't offer you that kind of money, mate. Come on, we're so close. We've offered a role. Hurrah! I can't be bothered to do any more of those. Let's get out of here. Yes, Jordan, what's the time now? It's now 13:28. How long have we been going for? We've been going for an hour, exactly an hour. We've got some scouting news coming in. Do you have any other plans today, Jordan, or is that it? Waiting for me to summon you. Is that the whole agenda? Okay, perfect. Let's go and attend our press conference. Okay, let's kick this off with the first question. Welcome, first of all, Scott. How do you feel about the new IF manager? I don't know how to say our second part of our name. I'm on and excited. Can you offer some insight into your feelings regarding the resignation from TPS? I'm delighted to have been handed this opportunity. I'm just going to ignore it. Over your career, you've become well known for a distinct brand of football. I believe so. If we can talk for a moment about your previous job, you chose to resign. Do you have any regrets? I'm entirely at peace. You cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere at your last job. Will you be looking to do that in a new role? It's imperative. Are you excited for the prospect of managing in Sweden? I'm really looking forward. You spent very little time away from the game before taking over. What was this, a conscious effort? I think it's important. This evening I have plans. Ooh. But I don't know if that will be before or after my bed. I thought I was going to say, you don't know if that was going to be before or after your bedtime. I was like, what? Ooh, Jordan's got plans. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll crack on with this for a bit, and then yeah, maybe. So it's 7:30 your time. Maybe let's say I really want to finish. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to finish the stream, then I want to walk. I want to go for a walk, and I'm going to walk to the shop. So when we wrap up, if you can give me an hour after that, that should be good. But I'll have a catch up with you after that if that's all right, or when we come towards the end. But I don't think I'll be going for a huge amount longer. I just wanted to make sure we got a job. I don't know when our season starts. It'd be nice to have a look at some of our players, see what we can bring in, and those sorts of things. So if that's okay with you. We've got a new scout. We've got 2 new scouts. I got a you know the sandwich maker thingies, the toasty makers. I got one of those the other day, and I went to the shop, and I didn't really think about it. I brought some bread, and I came back, and I thought, you know what, for tea I'll just have one of those. So I put the bread in, put the ham and the cheese in, put some brown sauce in, put the lid on, couldn't get it to close, and then realised I bought thick sliced bread. It just doesn't work. It's way too big. I can only just close it when it's just 2 slices of bread. So I was quite annoyed. We'll get you to ask a recommender signing, and you can come in. Perfect. I'm going to get everyone to recommend a signing when they turn up. Colo, you legend. Well, that's huge for us. Send on a language course, ask to recommend a signing. And we'll get you in as well. And you know what? I bought the bread from the supermarket, right? What was the date yesterday? The 28th. The bread expiry date was the 28th. I'm like, how skanky is that? I mean, who's going to buy a loaf of bread and eat it all in a day? I mean, come on now. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, I got it brought for me. I don't often eat bread, but then since it was there, I was like, you know what? I really do fancy a toasty. And there's nothing better than a bean and cheese and brown sauce toasty. Well, there is lots better, but it's pretty good as a kind of a 6-minute snack to make and eat and clean up and do all of those things. It's pretty good. Our season is drawing near. Okay. All of our people are on holiday. We've got a load of people who I don't think are going to cut it for us. Like you, for example. Good news for you, there's a considerable amount of interest. I believe I can bring in between 26 and 70k for my client. There are a number of clubs that are ready to present transfer offers. Okay, let's see what happens there. Let's get you on the list as well. What about you? You are, it looks like you're leaving, I think. 33-year-old. I'll sell you for nothing. Just free up some space. Sort of won over by the idea of basically being a big kid version of an easy bake oven. They are really good in terms of what they do, right? I'm not making that up. They're pretty damn good. Okay, we better hold on anyone else because we've got no scouting knowledge, so we better hold off until we get some ideas of who we could sign. But our membership has been announced. 2 new deals, nice. New scouting budget, 65k. I'd really like it to be more than that. Our transfer budget is not great. It's not horrendous, but it's not great. Board sets initial budgets at 62k per week and 347k. Okay. We should go and have a little look, right, at some scouting and all of those things.